I'm going to be sharing with you how I realistically run my 3 monetized YouTube channels. Now, you know that on this channel, I don't gatekeep. I share them with you to let you know how it's going, right? So that you can know what to realistically expect when you get monetized and when you are handling all this wonderful channels that you are trying to grow. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Like I always love to tell you, and I know you must have heard that a couple of times. I hope I'm not sounding like a broken record. Anyways, I have 3, not 1, not just 2, but 3 monetized YouTube channels making money for me every single day. Yes, and you know the sound of that is really interesting. It's really comforting and it's really, what I call it, bombastic. Okay, let me get into it. So this is behind the scenes of a multi-million business. Okay, so I've made multi-millions from this YouTube businesses that I am running. These are businesses, and that's the way I'm going to call it, because anything you do in exchange of money, which is you give value and then you get money back, it's a business. All right, because you're solving problems. So what I'm doing on this YouTube street is that I am solving problems. I am helping people, in my own little ways, okay, with what I am doing. So let's get into it. I've got 3 monetized YouTube channels, like I said. The first one is in the cryptocurrency and finance niche, right? So I'm gonna tell you what I do there. Now, on that channel, which I got monetized in 81 days, what I do is I do what do I call it? Yeah, I would call it, trading vlogs. Yes. So on that channel, I do what I call trading vlogs. So what is that? What I do is that I show people how to pick trades, especially in the arbitrage space. Yeah, I mean, there are different segments of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. But I decided after a long while of wumbling and fumbling and making mistakes to stick with the arbitrage niche. So we talk more about spot trading, triangular arbitrage, and inter-exchange arbitrage. So those are the things I actually focus on. So what I do is that I have 2 different ways that I actually create content for this particular channel, because just in case you are in this particular niche, you'll definitely get what I'm saying. Now, when you're in the cryptocurrency niche or you're in the blockchain niche, you are dealing with coins. You are dealing with digital assets that people want to trade and make money on. So what I do is that I do what I call, like I said, trading vlogs, where I pick trades live. Yes, I either record them live or I pick them live alongside other people. So the first way I do it is that I actually, if I notice and I spot any opportunities, I pick up my camera, my phone, and I record my phone, right? Because it's a screen recording. Don't forget that this particular channel, in fact, my 3 monetized YouTube channels are faceless channels. So I don't show my face like I'm showing here. I only record my screen. Right, and I'm sure you understand when I talked about, how you can record your screen, you can do screen recording. So I actually record my screen picking those trades live. And because I want to show people what exactly goes on, right? So I debunk a lot of mysteries, a lot of myths, right? A lot of things that people are showing on YouTube that are wrong. I actually debunk them by taking those trades live. So I record them on my phone, follow it through, and once the trade is up, right, it could take a couple of hours, it could take a couple of days, it could be a couple of, maybe span 1, 2, or 3 days. Once it's completed, I put that video together as one video and I post it on the channel. Now, another way I create content for that particular channel is I go live, right? And I pick trades live. Because like I said, it's a trading vlog, because I want to show people how to read the charts, how to, pick the trades, what to consider before they pick trades. So I show them my process. I don't gatekeep. I show them every single thing, right? And then while we are live, right, the trades can execute. So those trades that were taken and all the odds were favorable, the trades will execute. And for those that don't get executed, if it takes a couple of other days, I show them. I mean, I come live again, show them that it says executed. So what happens is that, you see, for those kind of videos where I go live and I do the trades, yeah, I now repurpose it as videos into shorter videos, because you see, a live stream could take about an hour or an hour and a half. Who's going to sit down and watch all of that? So I take that and I break it into little bunches of videos and I repurpose it and I post it. So do you get that concept? That's how I manage that particular channel. Because don't forget, I'm the one creating that content. I'm the one processing that content, because I'm the one picking the trades. So on my first monetized YouTube channel, I pick those trades and I repurpose them into videos that I, post. Yeah, that's how I manage it. And of course, I also have a digital product that people can buy. So while I'm taking the trades, I can tell them about my digital product, that they can actually buy the course and my mentorship and my coaching. And they do that. I mean, they come into my DM, make inquiries, and of course, another stream of income through YouTube, because I tell them about my digital products. So you can see how I manage that particular YouTube channel. I'll tell you more about digital products in another video, because you guys need to know that you cannot just depend on just one stream of income. No, one is close to none. You need to have multiple streams of income, but that's another discussion for another day. All right. So now, how do I manage my two other monetized YouTube channels? So let's go into it. Now, my second and third monetized YouTube channels are in the entertainment niche. Yes, so they're also faceless YouTube channels. I think I'm just in love with faceless YouTube channels. Yeah, and I really am, because I tell you, it's no stress. It takes its own work, it takes its own effort, but it's so much easier to run. Okay. Hey, you are welcome. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Nice to have you here. God bless you. Good. So let me tell you how I run my two movie review channels, right? So the first one, I think I told you that I started that last year, May 2024, and then the second one also in May, but like a week apart. Now, the reason why I have two is because I actually do them in two different languages. Yes. I have one where I speak Queen's English like this, yes, and then I have another one where I speak in Pidgin English. So I have I have two sets of audiences, because I realize that some people want to hear that in Pidgin English, while some people want to hear them in Queen's English, like the way I'm speaking here. So because of that, I didn't want to bunch the two audiences together. I just felt there were two audiences that I could be speaking to. So now, let me just tell you how both of them work, because this particular niche I'm talking about is more like an input niche. So I'm more of a secondary contractor, if you must call it that, right? I'm a contractor in the sense that I don't produce the movies. I don't produce the movies. What I do is I process the movies. That means that when this, producer of this movie series comes out with a series, what I do for every episode, I watch and I decide on the areas in which I want to talk about. Because the concept is, I want to put my own spin on it. I want to react to the video. I want to give my own opinion about something. I want to tell people about something. Because first and foremost, I am reviewing a movie or a movie series that aligns with my values. Now, because it's a family, focused movie series, which is really trending, right? It catches my fancy, because my husband and I are into discussing with people about marriage and relationship, and it's one of our pet projects. It's one of the things we love to do. So because it's aligned with what I love to do, I decided to do that. It's just an extension of that, right? So what I do is that I actually watched the series or the particular, episode in question. I now begin to think about it. What do I want to tell people about it? What do I want to share about? What do I want to correct? What opinions do I want to correct, right? What do I want to teach about? So I put all of those things together, take a couple of screenshots, right? And then the most important ones that I need, and I do a voice recording. Don't forget, it's a faceless YouTube channel. So I don't show my face. The only thing I show is my voice. My voice. And of course, you gotta put an attitude to it, yeah? I mean, just like you're talking to me. Don't you just love the way I'm talking? Yeah. So because of that, I try to make sure that I make myself memorable, right? By what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, how I come across, so they keep on coming back for more. That's the beauty of running a faceless YouTube channel. Now, of course, like I will tell you in, another video that look, sometimes it's quite difficult to connect because they're not seeing your face. Like now you can see my face. You can see my face. You can see my emotions. You can see how I react to things, right? But there you're not seeing my face. So it's quite difficult to really connect. But when you are memorable, when you're able to capture their heart with the way you talk and sound, I tell you, they'll come back for more. Yeah, so that's how I manage it. So whenever I do that, I process it into a video and I post it. So that's how I manage my 3 monetized YouTube channels. And I tell you, on my movie review channels, I post multiple times a day. Between 2 to 5 times, depending on the series, depending on how the interest is, depending on what's going on. Yeah. And of course, I also go live. I do live streams depending on the topic that is trending at that time for that series. So this is how I manage my 3 monetized YouTube channels. Now, let me tell you 3 very important things about this. Now, you must realize that when you are running this kind of business, there will be times you will be disappointed. There will be times you will be discouraged. So if you do not love what you're doing, you're going to burn out. So one of the things that keeps me going is because I love it. I love it. I love what I'm doing. I love to impact lives. I love to share my opinions. I can record videos all day. So first of all, I love what I do. Yes. Then secondly is that I'm making money from it. I mean, come on. I'm spending my energy, my time, my data, all of those things. I got to make money for it. I mean, I'm doing this with a purpose, but I got to get paid for it, right? So I'm making money from it, so I'm happy about that. Then number 3, which I think is the most important, is that I'm impacting lives. Yes. I mean, to the glory of God. And, I'm able to, help people in their journeys, which is very important, right? So in the cryptocurrency space, I'm helping them to make sure that they don't make mistakes in the trades they take. And I'm being a person of integrity. I'm showing them the behind the scenes. I'm showing them as I'm doing it. So there are no lies in it. I'm being a person of integrity and truth, right? And I'm showing them what they should avoid, what they should do. Also in the movie, review niche that I'm doing, because it's about family, I'm able to give them my opinions about how they can run their families more effectively, how they can train their children in the way of the Lord, and the way they can actually have love and harmony in their home. So you can see that I'm impacting life. So those 3 things are really, really key, people, really key. And that's what keeps me going. Yeah, of course. You got to get paid for whatever you're doing, and you need to love what you're doing. So I hope you have learned something from this. Now, if you're wondering, how do you want to go about this? Don't worry. You can just check the link in my description. You will see a link to get free resources on how to grow your YouTube channel. Click on that and you will get those resources. So, yes. So, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.